All right, welcome to another episode from the Chart Reader. So I'm doing another viewer request video and I'm seeing another quantum stock. I actually really wish I looked ahead so I could have grouped them together, but hey, I love the theme in these viewer request videos, all right? We're going to look at ARQQ as well as NCMI on this one, all right? If you watched my other video on QBTS, I'm gonna say a couple of the same things I think already on this one again, only because of the name, all right? And I gotta say, I love this chart, all right? We're gonna talk about some interesting things here, but man, I hope you see a lot of the good technicals that I already see, right? So, before we go any deeper, real quick, what are we gonna do today? Same thing we always do, right? We're gonna take a look at the daily and the weekly to see how things are setting up. We have our 5 moving averages. This is the first time I'm covering this stock, so I will draw some horizontal support and resistance lines. And then when we're done up here, we'll use the MACD, RSI, and volume as our lower indicators. Hey, really quickly, if you can please like and subscribe, it does really well with the YouTube algorithms. And hey, even if you don't, just thank you so much for watching these. There's plenty of better things you could be doing, but I hope you do know that this is actually one of the better ones as well, all right? And then look, I have no crystal ball. I have no idea what Monday's going to do. I'm just here giving you my opinions. And yeah, if yours are better than mine, hey, please throw them in the comments, all right? I'd really love to hear if you're right. And you know, you might be saving me some money or making me some money. You know what I mean? So, and then yeah, if there's any stock you want me to look at, please throw them in the comments as well, okay? So look, anytime I look at a new stock, you know what I like to do? I like to zoom out, right? It's important to look at the history of the stock, okay? Before getting into the technicals, again, I'm going to say the exact same things I said for QBTS. I love the fact that quantum is in the name. In my head, you need some sort of AI something to do quantum level things. And I'm not pretending I know what the quantum things are. Like I don't know if it's doing some like crazy math calculations, if it's doing this or that, whatever. I think there's a really easy connection to see between AI and quantum stuff, okay? And look, I always say I am not the smartest guy in the room, so if my simple head can think like that, I gotta believe someone else thought of it before. And let's be honest, someone thought of that the last few days because that's a beautiful string of candles, right? Again, just kind of talking about the history more before we talk today. It's a newer stock, first and foremost. And what am I seeing? I'm seeing a lot of trading under important moving averages. There are definitely a few really nice sustained ups, but overall, there's a lot more down fails, okay? And what I see real quick, we're at an interesting downtrend. So I'm going to go from the top of that. We're going to hit that bad boy right there. Oh man, we're literally just under, and you can see we wicked it, right? So I go from that corner, and I just kind of keep going, right? So if we can cross this downtrend, and I think a lot of that might mean breaking this 50 moving average, a lot of that would for sure happen if we fill the gap as well. And again, we'll get into all that shortly, but breaking this downtrend gives you a lot of reason to believe you'll come to 3, and that's about a 2x from where we're at right now, right? Obviously we'll make a couple lines lower than 3. That looks maybe like a 250-ish, give or take, right? But yeah, if we can get over this noise, and that's not a lot of noise, after 3, oh my goodness, there's a lot of reason to believe we'll come to probably 7, if I can guess what that is, right? But all that said, let's just kind of get a little closer and talk about what's going on now. Again, bunch of trading under the 8 and the 20, bunch of trading under the 8 and 20. Right? I gotta say, I love that, right? This is for sure where I would have drawn the line. Hey, if you are new to the video, there are reasons why I have green outlines, green fills. There are red fills. I gotta zoom out to find a red outline. If this is a little new to you, check out my recent video about setting up the chart to look like this, and I do explain that right there. But I'm going to draw my line on the outlined green one for sure. And you can see that's actually where we open, give or take, and work our way up. So we have broken it. We have a nice little golden cross right there. We're actually over the 8 and the 20 as well. There's a lot of reason to believe we're coming here at 170. You know what I mean? Like there is very little resistance. And then break 170, and man, you're going to start working your way here. And then I'm gonna go with there. I think those are the two lines that are going to matter the most. And then obviously from there you have these guys right here, right? But there's a real nice reason to believe you'll go from 140 to 170 to 2 all the way to maybe 270. You can maybe draw a line right there if you want, but honestly, I think these two are probably going to be the stronger ones. Let me see. Does the bottom of that line up with the top of that? It almost does, right? The bottom of this guy and the top of that guy. I thought that might be something. Look, let's be honest. Between 2 and 275 is roughly 250. I think you guys can remember that. It's not actually, I'm not in the middle at all. I'm doing the math in my head. But nonetheless, it's all good. I'm not going to draw that line. But yeah, I like this stock. I like what I think is a good connection to AI. This one's interesting. I don't think I looked at the weekly on, oh man, look at this again. I think that same downtrend. And actually, if you look, we just broke the weekly downtrend if I had to guess, right? Okay, no, we're going to go to that one. So if I go here, actually last week broke this downtrend, and then again going there, hitting that one, that also broke it, right? So there's a couple good downtrend breaks happening. Clearly getting over the 8 is going to be wildly important. Did we? Oh, we missed it by a penny. Damn. All right. Again, hopefully we just smashed that. And again, I think this 204 screams a little louder being good because, again, 214. Oh, I think 214 was that other line I almost drew. Okay. All right. I'm going to raise this to 214. I am. And that's going to line up to the top and bottom of those other candles. Right? Top of this guy, and then where was the bottom? I thought that was the bottom of one. Whatever. Either way, did line up with this guy. Okay, cool. Oh, no, it was down here. Did we not move this to 214? We just said we were. We're taking that there. I'm good with that. Okay, cool. I like this. Again, I think I spent a little too much time here, but again, what I want to do is set an alert. An alert is not an immediate buy notification. You know, you got to see what the conditions look like. But yeah, I for sure want to know if we're a penny higher than what we closed on Friday for sure. This is a beautiful ticker. NCMI. Okay, this is not a quantum stock. Okay. Again, what are we going to do? We're going to zoom out, just take a look at what this thing has done. Man, this thing has struggled since about right here. Man, actually more. Since 2000. Were you at least above it? No, not really. Okay, this actually isn't that old a stock. It's definitely been around for a good number of years, but it's never really done well. Let's just be honest, right? It's pretty much been within the moving average clusters. It's never done like a wild up. Something happens right here, and then clearly it didn't matter. And from there, I mean, all we've been doing is trading under. So this is a stock that I see historically has never done well. That said, obviously there's been some good money made there, good money made there, right? I'm not trying to pretend that there hasn't been money made here. However, I don't like the history of this stock, all right? And we're obviously at a really interesting place right here because, man, that is a beautiful gap down, right? A lot of reason to believe we're going to want to come up here to 22 cents, right? And from 13 to 22, you're almost looking at doubling your money, right? So those are some pretty important numbers to look at. I think what's going to happen is the top of this candle, which is 14 cents, is eventually going to line up with this 20 moving average, which is at 20, right? I can see in the next couple days it's going to line up. I think this is going to be the money line, but I'm hoping this money line hits after the 20 is there or under, because I would hate to trigger this 14 and then get stuck right here at 16. A decent return. It's actually 10%, right? But I'm looking to break this, hopefully break that at the same time, and basically run all the way to this 20 line, right? That would be the juiciest. Am I going to set an alert here? I don't think I am. I'll be honest. I don't personally see myself. Man, I guess I'll set it. All right. I'll probably piss my wife off when it rings for no reason. But yeah, I'll set the alert at 14. This one for sure is not an immediate buy notification. I will want to see what things look like. Again, there's no connection in my head to AI or anything like that, right? So there's no like hot sector part in here. And one more time, just a whole mess of, especially lately, a whole mess of trading under. And look, this string of red actually got filled pretty well. It really did. It filled about 75% of it. This string of red right there actually filled completely, right? So this actually got filled a little bit. Like, this stock's pretty good at filling the red strings and turning them into green greens. You know, I love chasing those. I mean, it's a good trade when you find the right ones, right? But that actually gives me reason to believe we might be coming to 19. So just be careful here. Hopefully 14 lines up with that 20 moving average pretty well. That would be the goal. That's an ugly weekly. Definitely, again, a nice little red. Two good weeklies. Volume's been all right, but volume is going down a little bit, right? So yeah, I'm not too wild about this stock, but yeah, there's reason to believe profit could be made here. So hey, trade safely out there. If you disagree with anything, throw it in the comments. Otherwise, you know I appreciate you so much.